Hey, welcome back. I am your host, Down the Hardway, and this is the Life Podcast where we discuss life, health, business, age, all of the above. All right. This is about balance, right? I'm a middle aged man trying to keep it together, and I'm taking y'all on my journey with me. And, I just want to stop and talk for a minute about, a difficult thing. Like, it's a small thing, but it's huge, really, right? Like, y'all can still hear it in my voice. I'm still on the backside of this thing. Just a little sniffles and a little cough, so just bear with me. Like don't clock out because I'm not all crispy clear and whatnot, all right? So listen. I want to share with you three strategies that it takes really like to just get started. Right? Getting started is really the thing that's gonna set winning and losing apart. All right. Now, this is not good, bad, or indifferent. Some people need some kind of like external thing to help them like get going, i.e., New Year's, right? Or some wait till my birthday gets started, or wait till my birthday, wait for New Year's, or on on Monday, right? Or this is I got a photo shoot coming up for my birthday, so 90 days in is really all it should take. So 90 days from my birthday is when I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Some people are like that, and that's not good, bad, or indifferent either. Okay, but however you get going, you gotta get going, right? And how you get going is just as important as getting going. So, what I want to do here is share three strategies that I use to help me, kind of get my head in the game. Like, how are you getting your head in the game? Like, do you have a dream? Do you have something that's really motivating you to really like put one step in front of the other, right? And if you don't have a dream, maybe it's a nightmare. So if you don't have a dream, get a nightmare. Whatever it's going to take for you to, you know, get the ball rolling, okay? For some people, it's health scares, right? Um, Pops died at 40, liver damage because he was drinking, right? So here it is, you 34, right? Now you considering stopping drinking, right? Because you don't want to die at 40 like Pops did. That's a reality for some people. Um, how many stories do you hear about parents going back to school to get a degree because their kids are finna have the degree before they got one? You know what I mean? Like it's all kind of things to help someone get started. No one thing is bigger than the other one, but they all count as the point. All right. Now, uh, I'm a dream guy. Okay. Uh, a future, a brighter, more comfortable, more sustainable tomorrow is what motivates me to stay in shape or to try to get in better shape for that matter. All right. I don't want to be the 60-year-old guy who can hardly stand up. I don't want to be the 70-year-old guy that needs a walker, right? Right? So I don't want to be the 8-year-old guy who can't like get up and down the stairs. Okay. I hope to I have grandchildren, and I like to be mobile as possible as I can with them for as long as I can. Right. I like to be able to do that. So, that's a thing for me. So that's what motivates me. Okay. Um, you know, I just like being in shape. I like the way my clothes look on my body when I'm feeling my optimal self. I feel like I look amazing in clothes. Okay. And you know, everybody else want to look good naked too, right? Everybody want that a little bit of riz with them, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's that too. Now, but in order to get any of that, you gotta get started. Okay, so these are the three strategies that I use to get my head in the game to get me started, right? One, clear out all the noise, all right? Get all of the noise out of the way. Shut everybody out. I can assure you that the world will not shut down if you take a few minutes for yourself, okay? Life is still going life. I can promise you that, all right? And in this time, you want to just like stop and breathe, okay? The first rule of nature is self-preservation, okay? The body is designed to stay alive, all right? But so is our mind. We don't spend nearly enough time understanding that. So is our mind, right? So when you take a few minutes, get some air in you, literally, deep breaths. You know what I mean? Just deep breaths. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too. It's not complicated, right? You just gotta put the phone down, turn the radio off, go somewhere quiet, right, and just breathe. And once you hit that spot, once you hit that sweet spot where you feel a nice rhythm, where you begin to calm down, focus on something that makes you happy in that moment. Whatever it is, does not even matter, right? Listen, I grew up watching the Care Bears. If the Care Bears make you happy, then think about the Dango and Care Bears, all right? Nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, this is going to sound strange, right? But I remember an episode of the Smurfs, and I've been using this since I was a child, all right? I used to have really bad dreams, okay? And there was an episode where Papa Smurf taught Sleepy Smurf how to control his dreams or how to control himself in his dreams, right? Sure, simple cartoon, but in reality, it helped me in my life, right? So you learn how to control your emotions. You learn how to take control of how you feel and not be crippled by whatever may be making you afraid if you're having a bad dream. So Sleepy Smurf was having bad dreams. I was having bad dreams. Papa Smurf helped us both learn how to not have bad dreams. Damn. Okay? Whatever. You think I'm shame. I'm not. So let's start there. Try to make the space where you do this at, in terms of getting the noise out and finding your happy space, try to do it in spaces that you can control. Personally, when I wake, I don't even open my eyes. This is when I do it. Okay, I don't even open my eyes yet. Take a few minutes to myself and just contemplate how I feel, where I am, what I got going on today, what my mental state is, what my emotional state is, what my spiritual state is. Okay? Yeah, just so what I've come to do is when my alarm goes off in the morning, that 5-minute snooze window is my time. Yeah, it's my time. It could be, when you between the time you pull up to the gym, before you get out of the car, that could be your time. You pull up to the job before you go inside, that could be your time. Okay? Anytime. You just pick a time that's good for you. That's really what's most important. Number 2, reward yourself. Okay? You put a plan of attack together that will get you the results that you want. Okay? You don't eat an elephant in one bite, right? A bite at a time. Inch by inch is a cinch. Small steps make distance. The first step of the journey is the first step, okay? Because you can't get done if you don't get started. That's a reality. You cannot get done if you don't get started. So, how do you reach this goal that you want to set for yourself? By starting. Yeah, you said it, by starting. So, you make small things. You make big things into small things. Simple, right? You don't have to get it all right at the same time. One step at a time, okay? You want to focus on one thing till you master it. So if a process has 5 steps, master one step at a time, okay? It is said that people who want to master a thing do it until they can't get it wrong. Simple. That's just a decision about commitment, okay? That's all that is. You just committing yourself to do a thing that's going to get you where you want to be down the line. Simple. Right? The other thing you want to do is add elements of success in this process for you. I think that's a small thing that we underestimate. Yes, you want to celebrate the small wins for sure, but you also want to build in successes as you go. Right? So what I mean by that is this. It is said that if you really want to maximize like your bench press or your pectoral muscles, right? Then you want to get your shoulders out of the equation. You want to eliminate all shoulder activity whatsoever, right? So you work your shoulders first, right? Then you go do a push-pull exercise. You go do a pull exercise, and when you come back to do your bench, the language is that your shoulders will be exhausted. So you really are targeting your pectoral muscles, right? You're really targeting your chest muscles, right? And that's what you want to do. So the small way that you build success in there is by eliminating the things that could be giving you a crutch in your lift, right? So you got strong shoulders, but your pecs aren't that strong because you mostly live with shoulders. So it's technique. It's all it's a bunch of things. Like there's no one magic bullet. However, it is very clear that you can't bench what you think you can bench once you get your shoulders out of the way. I can promise you that. Just understand that part, all right? Count your money, right? Don't leave nothing on the table. Phrase, you get out of it what you put into it, okay? In weight training, there's a thing called mind-muscle memory, right? And this is visualizing. A part of this, anyway, is visualizing your muscles expanding and contracting, and in doing that, it helps increase your range of motion by just that much more, right? You want to make sure that you get everything that you can out of each rep. So, powerlifters don't care about this, right? They just want to move the weight. Weight trainers, bodybuilders definitely care about this because that is about getting as much blood to the muscle as possible. And in order to do that, you need the best expansion and the best contraction. And that's how you're going to get it done. So that's the reward. Okay? The reward is in the process. The reward is in knowing that you got everything that you could out of it. So let's start there. And number 3, do the worst first. Right? Do the worst first. You got clarity of mind. You are feeling your most optimal. And you literally feel undefeated. Like you feel like nothing can really stop you. So this is the opportunity to do the most difficult thing, whatever that is for you. For me, squats. Like I just got back into them, coming off of a back injury. So, it's something I'm particularly leery about, but I get them done. Right? So, do the worst first. Right? Attack it while you have the clarity of mind and the willingness to get through whatever you need to. Right? Also, remember that you cannot cheat the grind. You cannot cheat the grind. Okay? If you took a shortcut, it's going to show. The grind know that you ain't do that extra rep. The grind know that you didn't go to the gym today. The grind know that you didn't, that you put off for tomorrow what you could have done today. The grind know, right? And that grind is your self-accusing spirit, right? Shouldn't have ate that apple. You shouldn't have ate that extra slice of pie. Shouldn't have ate that extra ice cream, right? On the day you intended to fast, do some intermittent fasting, but you didn't. I mean, life is life, and it's all about balance, because that's what we're really here to talk about. But you know, it's that self-accusing spirit. You know, and you know. So, give yourself some grace. None of us are perfect. We're not robots. We're humans. But that don't mean you didn't cheat the grind. And that don't mean that you don't know it. All right? So, those are some things that I do to help me kind of clear my mind, get my head in the game, and get to doing what got to be done. All right? So, if you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. All right? Like, share, and subscribe. Respectfully.